Man, I can't wait for this NFL honors video I've got prepared. I've got a great guest list. We got me, Tony, Marge Simpson, the Cape Cod guy, the announcer guy, bringing them all back. Never really got those last two's names, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. But it feels like I'm missing somebody. Don't really know. Someone just knock on my door? Well, it'd be rude not to say, what's up? So, I'm gonna go do that. Hello? Alright, boss, I'm coming into you now. I think we're good. We're in the studio right now. We've got everything under control. Alright, what do we got here? Guest list. These are pretty impressive names for whatever he had planned. I think something we'll just add. Nameless Disney security guy. Yeah, that'll put me on the market. Oh, and some water. Ooh, I'm gonna need this. Especially after that very intense fight with that absolute hunk Chase Caridi.
All units, I need all units.
Sir, yeah. I'm here. I've handled the situation. We got the host out of the way. We're in the studio right now. And, I think we have everything control, waiting for you.
Good. All right, I'm going to be there soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys can handle it from here?
Yeah. I'll wait, but, in the meantime, what, do you want me to do? Just sitting in here with, the camera just, it's kind of on me.
I don't know, stall for time. Give up your own prediction about the Super Bowl, haha.
In my opinion, I mean, no one's ever asked me for my opinion anymore. I'm just a nameless Disney security guard. I mean, I don't even know where I'd go about, sharing that opinion on the internet.
I think I'm cutting out.
Sir,
We're in a total.
sir, it sounds a lot like you're just making that sound in your mouth.
We'll never do that.
I'm not going to accuse you of that, but I just saying that. Sir?
Haha.
He's off. Alright, I guess I'll get these things sorted. I guess I'll put the mic right in front of me, and, I guess the intro should just happen? I don't really know. Do I tell it to happen, or does it just happen? Oh, I guess it happens just like that. Well, welcome to the Deep in Sports Thought podcast. I'm sure this isn't what you were expecting whatsoever, but I am here, and we are going to talk about the Super Bowl. Now, the Super Bowl is between two teams that a lot of people are struggling to find some sort of bias or liking to make the game interesting in their minds. Besides the fans of the respective teams, the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers, it's really hard for other people to really connect with one of these teams and want one of them to win the big game. This is for a multitude of reasons, whether you're a fan of the AFC tired of seeing the Chiefs become the next Patriots, or the San Francisco 49ers being the most stacked team throughout the entire regular season and most of the playoffs, all with a quarterback who has really done not anything to the scale that a lot of quarterbacks have done that were kind of washed away or lost in the playoffs earlier. I mean, you take a look at the run for the 49ers in the NFC in the playoffs, dealing with the Green Bay Packers and then the Lions. Two games where a lot of it came down to the quarterback play of both Brock Purdy and his respective adversaries. In the Green Bay Packers game, Jordan Love was looking lights out and almost led them to a victory if it wasn't for an ill-fated mistake at the end of the game, throwing an interception that would seal the San Francisco 49ers trip to the championship game. And it was in that NFC championship that the San Francisco 49ers and Brock Purdy, to his credit, were able to really pick up against the Lions after being down massively at halftime. They were able to come back out of the locker room and have a new sense of self inside of them. They were able to really clutch down when it came to defense against the Lions. And Brock Purdy was able to honestly astonish many people with the use of his legs. Something we didn't really think about, his ability to rush as a quarterback. Certainly not the Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allens, Lamar Jacksons of now, but was able to do that and surprised the defense enough to that was a crucial piece in the San Francisco 49ers making it to the Super Bowl. And yet, despite all that, Brock Purdy still is massively criticized by media and outlets across the world who talk about football, about being a game manager, about being the last pick in the draft. He's nothing awe-inspiring as a talent, per se, but he has done everything he needed to do, and that is really all you can ask of up until this moment, as even when there's been struggles, the team around him has been so strong that they've been able to withstand the tough opponents they've had. Now, the same cannot be said for the other quarterback. Now, they have also done a bunch of winning, but not so much in the regular season. The Kansas City Chiefs, really full of ups and downs throughout the season. Many losses on just poor play by the wide receivers, or, maybe the defense not being up to par. And at points, Patrick Mahomes wasn't looking like that absolute potential next greatest of all time. But eventually, when push comes to shove and it needs to all click, Kansas City gets it done. In the wild card, they were able to defeat a Miami Dolphins team that, granted, were playing in incredibly cold conditions for a team that is completely used to sunny Florida. But it came down to Kansas City executing when it mattered most, and them able to capitalize on the poor play of a Tua Tagovailoa and maybe some poor coaching decisions was incredibly detrimental to the Kansas City Chiefs winning that first game. And then they went to Buffalo, and that was certainly a game that happened, and certainly one we don't need to talk about much longer. And then, of course, they went to Baltimore for the AFC Championship game. Second away playoff game in Patrick Mahomes' career, both coming in this playoff run. He was able to stand tall against his adversaries both times. Now, this one, Kansas City's defense definitely stepped up, and the Baltimore Ravens offense led by Lamar Jackson certainly met some unfortunate mistakes throughout this point. Nevertheless, Kansas City was able to make it here, and they got hot when it mattered most. What we've been saying, what people have said about football teams since the sport's been created. You just got to get hot when it matters most. And both of these teams have appeared to do so. Now, I'm not here to say, we should be really excited for this game, and that, it totally doesn't just kind of suck that it's two teams that a lot of people don't like for the reasons I previously said. But nevertheless, there is something to get a value out of this. That's why, for me personally, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers winning. I know that people have, like I said, been criticizing Brock Purdy since the San Francisco 49ers have been at these high heights, and that, we shouldn't root for San Francisco because they're so overpowered and they're basically a cheat code of a team. Well, we thought a lot of cheat codes of teams like the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills at the end of the regular season. They were still able to get, bullied by the Chiefs in the playoffs. No matter how close the games were, the Chiefs were able to still have the upper hand. Seeing the San Francisco 49ers be so dominant throughout the regular season and at certain points of the playoffs doesn't just mean that they're going to have some sort of easy road against the Kansas City Chiefs, and I think a lot of people do believe that. And at the end of the day, we're all looking for a good game. And a good game also includes a good storyline. And by the end of the game, if the San Francisco 49ers win it, like I believe they do, you've got a last overall pick who was able to take his abilities, impress a great team enough for him to be the starting quarterback and eventually win a NFL championship. You've got players like Christian McCaffrey, Nick Bosa, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, all of these likable guys, or guys who have dealt with some adversity with injuries and such, that when you just take a look at it and you really deeply look at each player, it becomes a fun story. That all of these players were able to come together and build a team that could be championship worthy. I mean, even Chase Young, imagine getting drafted by the Commanders. Well, Redskins. Imagine getting drafted by that abomination and then eventually potentially winning a championship in your first year going to another team. I mean, if I were him, I would be absolutely astonished. That'd be fantastic. So with that all being said, I've got the San Francisco 40. My winner for Super Bowl 58 is going to be the San Francisco 49ers at a score of 28-24. I think that was long enough. I don't know where the boss is. I guess we'll just keep waiting here. I don't know how that Chase Caridi does it. Yeah, for so long, my mouth is dry as all You just gotta... Oh, man, worst fucking time. Yeah, boss, I'm still here. I finished up what we needed to do, at least for my part, so, whenever you're ready, I am ready to give you the floor.
Very good. We're just outside, arriving shortly.
Alright, great. I'll meet you at the front door. I mean, come on!
All right. This is where the magic happens. Now, where is that camera? There it is. Haha. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Look at all of these adoring fans. I can see you now. I mean, I can't literally see you, but I can imagine you all. You're all so excited that your favorite mouse is right back in front of you. Did you miss me? Haha. All right, we are wired in, ready for this. Boy, it is good to be here. Haha. I am so excited to give you guys my predictions for the Super Bowl 58 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Haha. Now I know what you're thinking. Nickelodeon's got the alternative broadcast, but that's besides the point. As the voice, the embodiment, the everything of Disney, I feel like it is only in my best interest to love absolute and utter chaos of the game. This could be potentially a Super Bowl in history for anything to happen. I mean, you guys hear the rumors of the Travis Kelce and the Taylor Swift. I mean, will he propose with a Super Bowl ring if they win? I said, who knows? Now listen, I'm not here to say the NFL scripted or anything, which I totally don't know the real answer to, haha. But what I'm saying is my prediction is 100% going to be that Kansas City Chiefs win. Because if that happens, oh boy, if they go down, and Peacock goes down, and Paramount Plus goes down, and everyone gets mad yelling, oh, the NFL's rigged, and oh, this is all a bunch of baloney. Who's still on top? Well, Disney! Yes! This is all a part of Disney's plan. Can I get a cheer for Disney? When I say Diz, you say knee. Diz.
Knee.
Wait, what? Oh, no! How did you still here? Oh,
no! Okay. I think I got him down long enough to at least give an outro to whatever the hell this is. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment down below your Super Bowl predictions, any fun Super Bowl rituals you guys have, any weird bets you got going on with your friends. Maybe y'all can start a conversation down there. We're a community after all. We're a community here at the Deep in Sports Thought. With that all being said, this has been another episode of the Deep in Sports Thought podcast. I'm Chase Carudi, and I think that's everything. Super Bowl prediction. I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. No, I hate them. I'll go with the San Francisco 49ers. We're gonna go with 34-28. I think that sounds good. So again, Chase Caridi, Deep in Sports Podcast. Outro gonna roll. I'm gonna take a nap right now. On my face. I spilled that everywhere. Oh God! And that's why, for me personally, no, wrong head. That you couldn't see that. Oh, that hurt like.